I've got my boys with me today for this video. Actually, they kind of forced their way into the bedroom and forced their way into the video, but we'll make it work. Elijah, what's your favorite video? What's your favorite video? What'd you tell me your favorite video was?
Scooby-Doo!
Scooby-Doo. Well, there's always a rescue plot in Scooby-Doo. How about you, Josiah?
Scooby-Doo!
Scooby-Doo. They all both like Scooby-Doo. They both got library movies, Scooby-Doo. Well, we've said anywhere from Shrek to Monsters to Cars 2 today about our favorite videos. Cartoons play off of this concept of knight in shining armor and rescue. It's actually a very basic story in cartoons because they keep with a very basic story. And so, so do we see this basic story coming out in the Bible? Of course we do, in many places. But in one I want to highlight John chapter 4. You can go there and check it out. This lady was at the well. She was at the well at a time of the day that she wasn't supposed to be there because she was probably ashamed of her life. She had this sin that was in her life that followed her around. She couldn't shake it. It kept coming back. But Jesus also held her accountable and made her responsible for her sin. We see both of these ideas of needing a redeemer and needing a reconciler coming out in this story. And this lady ultimately found Jesus to be her rescuer. And she sees him as that and goes and tells the townspeople for this. But what about this story? Does God like the story? Does he like the fact that he had to send his son to die? Does this plan, was he begrudging his plan by doing this? Or is he showing everyone his DVD video that he got, or his Scooby-Doo video that he got from the library? Or what? Is this something that God wanted? Let's see what Paul wrote about this. He says that for in Jesus all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell. See, God was pleased to have his fullness dwell in Jesus. God knew that this was the plan. This didn't take God by surprise. He knew this was the plan, but he was still pleased to have his fullness in Jesus. And now, today, we have the opportunity to have that same pleasure transferred to us through Jesus. And this makes all the difference in the world, because think of this. If we think that God was mad that this was his plan, we wouldn't come to him with our sin. We would see our sin as the reason why this plan occurred and the reason why it made God mad. But because we can see that this plan pleased God, we can come to God with our sin because we know it pleases him. This was part of his plan to begin with. Bring our sin to God. That is all we have to offer with our life. Bring it to God because he takes care of it. He's a rescuer. He's our knight in shining armor. And it pleased him to do that. Hang with us one more day with Jesus as our knight in shining armor. And we're going to wrap this series up. Can you tell them bye?
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. See ya. I want to say bye.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.